Well, let me see. If my math is right so far tonight, it's NWO 2, WCW nothing. 2 down and 2 to go. And next on the list is a match for the World Tag Team titles. Soon to be the NWO World Tag Team titles. And Harlem Heat, there's nothing you can do about what's about to happen to you. Because you see, ever since the NWO has arrived on the scene, we have not failed one time to deliver when we said we were going to do something. We zero in, and we go, and we do it. There are going to be a lot of guys waking up tomorrow from the night going, I'll get them next time. I'll get them next time. Well, we don't need a second time or a third time. We get it done the first time. And tonight, Harlem Heat, it's going to get real hot, and you're next on the hit list. So without any further ado, let me introduce to you the next NWO World Tag Team Champions, Hall and Nash, the Outsiders.
Well, my.
We're still having trouble clearing this ring, boys.
Hall and Nash, the Outsiders.
They started it all, Tony. Think way back when this thing began. Think about what's happening and the devastation they have left with Hollywood, Hulk Hogan at the helm, if you will.
You know, Dream, I find it very odd. We have seen him heavily surrounded by security all night. We do understand that when the Giant wins by disqualification, security ushers him out of the arena.
He was gone.
That's right.
Yeah.
We do understand that Six was ushered out by security as well.
Well, they always have a plan, Tony. There's always something going on. There's always a plan.
I think they realize here, and I think what they realize is the fact that WCW is ready in full force tonight for a gang war, so they're going to just try to hit and run.
Well, it is. As we take a look at the man himself. To be the man, you got to beat the man. We're talking about Hollywood, Hulk Hogan, Macho Man, Randy Savage matchup. First things first, Harlem Heat. I'm gonna go once again, Tony, and lay this on you. Harlem Heat being able to be successful, they gotta really keep both them people in their corner out of their way.
The WCW World Tag Team title. Make no mistake about it. Even if they win tonight, it'll still be WCW World Tag Team title.
Here we go, baby. Crank it up.
All right, the World Tag Team Champions making their way, and you know, Brain,
Go.
You see the World Tag Team Champions making their way in. You heard the Outsiders wanting this to be the NWO World Tag Team title. I really think Harlem Heat has their work cut out for them here.
Oh, no doubt about it.
Harlem hangover. We finna hurt somebody.
They got their work cut out for them, all right.
Yeah, didn't they just do an interview in the back?
Halloween.
What do they want to do an interview here for?
Stuck my ton up there.
Well,
They can do whatever they want, they think. Yeah, well,
I guess
they need to get down to business. They need to get down to business. And
Sherry, Colonel Parker, and
that's monkey business right there.
I tell you what may be the weak link here is what has been going on between these two. The last time Colonel Parker and Sherry were in this city, January,
yes,
they were supposed to have been married.
Right.
And there may be some old bad feelings conjured up before this night is over here.
Yeah, but that's not important right now. You got to concern yourself with the NWO and the Outsiders. Forget about marriage, puppy love, and all that stuff.
Not to us, it's not important. And not to Harlem Heat, and not to the Outsiders, but it may be important to Parker and Sherry, and it may work against Harlem Heat.
Well, then they shouldn't be at ringside, then. This is business.
Well, there you go. Thank you.
Don't mention
I agree with that.
Yeah, you break down this matchup right here. Harlem Heat been together for a long time. They brothers of the road, brothers of the street. And the Outsiders, Hall and Nash, devastation has been really put upon WCW right here. The power of Hall and Nash against the meanness and the ability of being together, and also knowing you're the World Tag Team Champions is coming full right here. This place has erupted.
I'll tell you one thing, there's a lot of people with NWO t-shirts on, a lot of people with NWO hats.
And there's a lot of people with WCW stuff also.
Yeah, there's a lot of punks in the world, I know that, and there's a lot of WCW fans. Here we go.
There needs to be one quarterback in this game plan for Harlem Heat. Sherry is the one. Colonel Parker needs to take a powder. Needs to go out of the way, get himself in the back.
So here we go.
A lot is riding on this match.
Look at the eyes right there, Tony.
You know, the thing about it is you take a good look at a member of Harlem Heat, Stevie Ray, that the NWO has stolen the U.S. title, and who's to say they're just not going to take those belts and walk out right now and not wrestle? That would be just like them.
But they won't be recognized as champions.
Does it matter to them? No.
It matters to them when it comes time to negotiate and have title matches. It'll mean a lot to them.
One thing you got to realize, doesn't anything matter to them? They don't care. They're thugs.
They'll paint the belt, right?
That's right.
They'll redo it. They'll make it to fit them, whatever they like.
The Giant walks out with the U.S. title belt. That's not his. He doesn't care. He claims himself the U.S. champion.
But someone has to go get it.
Yeah, you get a take on this situation here, too. Referee is not Nick Patrick.
Thank goodness.
But we have one more. One more match with Hollywood, Hulk Hogan and Savage. Be interested to see who's the referee in that match.
It was good to see Savage. It seemed to be in a little bit better frame of mind when they had the drawing for the monster truck earlier on. And
a little more open and maybe focused. Maybe understanding what's going on really needs to be focused, because this is the event of pay-per-views so far this year at WCW right here.
Scott Hall.
He can play the game, brother.
Boy, he can.
He knows how to play the game.
And one thing you got to realize,
Harlem Heat need to use them spin wheel kicks and stuff.
Spin wheel
need
kicks
to get into him.
And stuff. You're right. They won't be intimidated at all.
Uh-oh, what's this?
Is it Hogan?
You're always looking for NWO people.
Boy, you're not kidding. All right, apparently not. There's a little disturbance amongst the fans there. Tell you what, NWO
well,
fans,
they're back,
WCW fans.
Well, the real fight's in the ring, boys.
You're not kidding. Arm drag takedown. Like I said, they will not be intimidated at all by the NWO.
Come on, right here.
Yeah, you see that? There's a I guarantee you there is a look of respect in the eyes of Hall and Nash now once this bell has been rung, once this thing has got underway.
Well, Harlem Heat has to remember one important thing. Nash and Hall have to beat them. They don't have to beat the outsiders.
Yeah, that's true. That's true, Brain. But when you're a champion, as you know, you have managed champions. Your bottom line is you want victories, and victories is what makes champions.
That's right. But in this particular situation, you better just worry about getting out there and holding on to your title.
Yeah, see, these guys right here got a game plan. Harlem Heat. And that's the quarterback, Sherry. And Parker need to get loose from this building.
Shoulder block, takedown. Oh, right hand in the jaw.
Caught him again.
Yes, sir.
Caught him twice. Spun around with that right hand. Nobody throws it, like it or not, any better. I guarantee you that.
To the full arm drag and twist into a hammerlock now. Very confident in the camp of Sherry and Harlem Heat right now. And I tell you, in the light of what the NWO has done to WCW, seeing confidence is good to see, because I wouldn't think we'd have much of it.
Well, these guys ain't scared of nobody. I'm talking about Harlem Heat. They are ready for the fight. They are ready for it right here.
Leapfrog.
They got a lot of time. They don't need to get in a hurry. Yeah!
Outside he goes.
Hello there. Going with this.
Did
Come
he throw
around
him
and
out?
get him.
Did he throw him out of the ring or not?
No, the momentum took him. Momentum took him. Good call, ref.
Yeah, it was a good call.
I don't know. He hip locked him out. That's over the top rope.
And as he stands up,
yes,
he goes down again.
But that's okay with me. Do it. Do it. Sherry, tap dance on. Those boots are made for kicking.
Yeah. is in trouble now at the feet of Harlem Heat. And Stevie Ray makes the exchange in.
You know, the NWO's used to pushing around a bunch of ham and eggers and people they intimidate with ball bats and everything. You're not going to intimidate Harlem Heat. We're going to size these guys.
Not at all.
They've been every kind of street fight you can imagine. They've been every kind of war.
Uh-oh. That ain't going to get it done.
That's no
get
American
him in
League
there.
umpire.
Get him in there. Let's go for the roar here, brother.
No, Dr. Budick's not going to give you 6-day suspension. He's going to let Harlem Heat go. Go!
Harlem Heat was telling me before this night began, they're going to reach for the glory tonight. They got to reach for the glory. I guarantee you right here, look at the look on his face. Arrogance at its finest, if you will, as far as the NWO is concerned.
You spit on that man, and he is not going to forget it.
Yeah, but then you spit and you run like Hall just did. Now Nash.
Good point.
That was a big knee.
That's a big elbow behind the head.
Those are big men.
Forearm shot. Another one. That may have been a glancing blow, but it rocked the head. Stevie Ray back. And not many people in this sport have ever been able to say that they have just pounded Stevie Ray down from a standing position, but you are seeing that. This big guy Nash.
And not many men can say they're bigger than Stevie Ray, but this man can.
Look at him just looking for Stevie Ray to battle back, but knowing that he's not able to right now. Back elbow. Down he goes.
Oh, he's got him down, and now it's his turn to spit.
That's what they need to do. When somebody hits you, you got to hit them twice as hard back. And that's what's happening right here. He's starting to pound him down.
Now they're opening up. Now they're opening up.
him.
In a heap is Nash. A lot of hair there to pull, too.
Rake of the eye.
How about it? Well, they wanted him. They got him. Midsection. And scissor kick.
That'll take your head off from the back.
Good plan, boys. Good plan, man. I guarantee you.
1, 2. Gigantic kick out. And a tag. And I tell you, Harlem Heat looking good. Great exchanges. Great teamwork here in this World Tag Team title bout.
That's why they're the World Tag Team Champions.
I think the NWO knows right now. I think the NWO is aware that this team of Harlem Heat's just not that easy to push around.
Wow. Nash
Roar
got
the
him up.
line. Yes, sir. The roar of the line right here.
At the MGM Grand. Right hand side of the head. Reversal into the corner. Foot to the face. Double team. Bulldogged him. Covered him. 1, 2.
No.
How about that one?
They've got to get the outsiders in the corner and double team them. They got to take their time double teaming them. They got to distract the referee. They have to make one of the members of the team make a mistake, but they've got to keep one of the outsiders in the corner and just pulverize.
Say the best teamwork by far has been Harlem Heat there. There's only been one exchange. 2 exchanges actually from the outsiders, but numerous from Harlem Heat. 1 to look at Mark Curtis hustle, if you will.
Yeah, they went about Sherry, got him a game plan, quarterbacked them into a good situation to where they are on top of their game tonight. Never looked as good as they look right here against the amount and the stature of opponent they have right here. And these guys that call themselves NWO, Hall and Nash.
I'd make that tag right now, then I'd take the referee and start talking to him. I'd make,
Well,
not too late for
a
that.
little late, you were calling it, but it got laid back down 2 blocks.
1, 2, 3.
Yes.
No, he didn't get him. He was on the way down. Did not get him. I counted 3. I thought so, but it did not get him, and that's how close it was.
Whoa.
Wow.
Is his hand hit?
I don't think it did, Breen. Big foot.
The big man looking ornery. There's always bad intentions in them eyeballs. I guarantee you that much.
And still to come, Hulk Hogan, Randy Macho Man Savage, for all the marbles.
You hit it, Brain. You got it right on the head.
Big jawbreaker, big clothesline from Scott Hall. The outsiders now in command here.
Turn it around. Old Mo shifted over in the corner of the NWO.
Will we see Elizabeth? Will we see Sting? What will we see?
Hall with some defense. How about that? Almost like a giant choke slam. But a save by Stevie Ray.
They know what to do in tag team situations. They didn't get to be tag team champions of the world just because they're lucky. They have the Colonel, they're dedicated, they know what they're doing.
Forearm shot. This has been an intense World Tag Team title match as you will ever want to find. Into the far ropes. Ducking. He caught him in midair.
What power.
Incredible.
Here you go.
Oh!
Great move by Hall.
He's got to make that tag. Tag your brother.
Sherry's up on the...
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Oh! She turned him around.
What's he going to do?
He kissed her.
He's
swapping spit with Sherry right here in the damn desert.
And Colonel Parker's coming out of his suit. How about
look
that?
at the Colonel. He is upset.
Spin
This
wheel.
lady's been kissed.
Unbelievable.
A spin wheel kick and down goes Hall. Well, she asked for it.
Unbelievable. Wow. What a
Sleeper.
roar. Got him in a sleeper, Tony.
And he's got those long arms. He can put you out real quick.
He's got it on. You could see that Booker T is trying to hang on. Meanwhile, Sherry Colonel, the bottom of your screen, trying to regroup here.
You have to gargle with some Jenner and a drum for about a week.
Which one?
Doesn't matter.
Into the rope.
Looking back up again. Good thing about this, they stayed right where they needed to be. Stayed in the game plan.
This time it's Booker T with a sleeper hold. Pick up. And that may
I'm
be
going to tell you what, guys, you're nuts if you don't think that hurts.
Boy, you're not kidding. 1, 2. Got a 2 count using the rope. Into the ropes. Other side. Hall.
Whoa.
They collide. Head, forehead collided that time. And boy, an intense matchup for the World Tag Team title here.
Now's the opportunity. He's got to make that tag because they got Hall down face first in the corner. Now's your chance to put the boots on. Now's your chance to take over. You've got to make that tag. Make that tag, and don't let Hall make his tag.
Here it is.
Get him, get him, get him.
Stevie Ray. Right hand.
He's dealing on him now.
Back and forth. Hall and Nash. He is leveled by Stevie Ray here.
I'll tell you what, too. Nash didn't have nowhere to go but his head back into that turnbuckle.
They're going to pick him up. Gorilla push slam. Throw them together.
That's Harlem Heat for you. There's the tag team champion of the world. Showing the outsiders what it is all about here at WCW.
Nash on the outside. Hall is left in. And Harlem Heat going for it all.
Going up top. This could be it, Tony.
Going for the Harlem hangover. Got him.
We got a winner. We got a winner.
Count it.
Come on, referee.
He's got to get Stevie Ray out. Colonel Parker's in.
Uh-oh. He's the wanting the cane.
He's got
Parker
the cane.
gave him the cane, Tony.
He gave him the cane.
Parker bagged off and gave him the cane to save his own hide as Parker scurries back to the locker room.
He has left Sherry there to defend herself.
Colonel Parker's gone. He's left the arena.
That was either a white tornado or his suit leaving here. But something went down that aisle awful quick.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, no. The worst could have happened has happened.
We've got new champs.
I tell you what, guys.
The outsiders prevail.
Colin Nash, the new WCW World Tag Team Champion.
They're handing the belts.
Parker
Hand him the belt.
lost us the title, boys.
And Colonel Parker has messed up repeatedly with Harlem Heat, but never like what happened just now.
Not only that, he left Sherry and he sold himself out to WCW. The way it looks to me, he had a chance here to take that cane, that oak cane, that solid oak, and just pulverize whoever put a hand on him. There they stand, the NWO, Hall and Nash, new WCW, or NWO, I don't know what they'll call it.
WCW.
Tag Team Champions of the world.
Looks like the takeover is just about complete.